Hello, guys. We have a 6 game slate on this Saturday, December 15th, and there are 4 teams on back to backs: the Hornets, the Celtics, the Grizzlies, and the Thunder. And so, starting it off with point guard, at the top, we have Russell Westbrook, who is coming off of a back to back, and he hasn't really been producing like we've been accustomed to. He definitely has shown a 70-point upside, but in this spot, especially on a back to back, they are flying back to go home. But at 11-2 price increase and a back to back, I don't really want to play Russell Westbrook in this spot. Harden feels like kind of a chase against the slow Memphis team. Kemba's on a back to back. Kyrie's on a back to back. And Boston, they sometimes do like to rest their starters, so we're going to have to wait and see on that. No Chris Paul for me with Mike Conley defense and Harden on the court. So really at the top, I don't really like a whole lot. Feel like maybe Chris Dunn could be an option if he gets more minutes, especially with Zach LaVine doubtful, probably going to miss this game. This could end up being a blowout, but Dunn, he could see close to 30 minutes. With it being his third game back now, he's been seeing, a little bit of an increase in minutes, but he just hasn't had the shots. But with LaVine out, there are a lot of open shots to be taken. So Chris Dunn could be a nice value play at 5,200. And then next, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, again, back-to-back games that the Clippers haven't been blowouts. SGA still is at a nice price tag with Lou Will out, so I think this game, it should be pretty close this time around with OKC on a back-to-back. So SGA should be playing, 30 plus minutes, get you 25 plus to hit value, and I would say possibly more. So I do like SGA quite a bit for this slate. And then other than that, point guards, I really don't like all these value plays down here. So on the shooting guard, DeRozan, it could be a blowout, and the Spurs have been a bit more balanced so far with him, Aldridge, and Rudy Gay running the offenses. So DeRozan seems a little bit pricey, even though this is a great matchup. The Bulls just, as a team, don't play any defense, but 8.6, it's just a little bit too expensive for my liking. Next, this mid-range isn't a whole lot, but I do like Jeremy Lamb. 5,300, price is down again, another 300 this time. It is a back-to-back, but Jeremy Lamb, his type of game, he's more of just a shooter, and he'll rebound the ball. Against the Lakers, great matchup. Pace-up spot for the Hornets. He can definitely get you a very high rebounding total game, and for today, he shot 7 of 21. This was a blowout, but he still played a good amount of minutes, and I'm not really too scared of a back-to-back for Lamb in this case. His price is down, and this is a nice pace-up spot for him. So I do like Lamb with this price decrease. He has 40-point upside, 5,300, excellent price. And then DeAndre Melton, I'm probably not going to go back to 5,300. Price is a little bit up. And I'm definitely not going to go to if Booker's back. Next, I think the Houston wings are a little bit interesting, like Gerald Green. 3,500. Eric Gordon is questionable, so if you were to miss, Gerald Green should see probably 20 plus minutes. And at 3,500, he doesn't need to do a whole lot. Get you like 17, 18 points, and he'll be fine. You can definitely do that, but realize that he does have a pretty low floor. Because Eric Gordon, he is questionable, I believe, with left knee soreness. So if he were to be out, there's some minutes, good amount of minutes, because Gordon plays 30 plus minutes. So could be spread around with like Gerald Green and Daniel House. Small forward, LeBron. I feel like the Hornets on back-to-back, and they aren't really that good of a defensive team. Probably the Lakers as a whole, they could definitely carry the offense as a team together, and so LeBron doesn't have to really do all the work here. So I don't think LeBron is somebody that I want to pay up for. Paul George is okay, but again, back-to-back. But this is a nice spot for OKC. Price is getting a little bit up there, 9,200. Pretty expensive so far. Just how he's been playing for the season, he's been pretty great lately, but this is a bit pricey. But if you do need to pay up, Paul George might actually be the guy that I go to. And then next I will mention Daniel House. So again, should see a good amount of minutes. Saw 29, more than Gerald Green last game, so probably House could get over 30 minutes this game. And even if it becomes a blowout, House should be able to play in that blowout run. He's definitely just one of those wings that Houston loves to play. You know, kind of like just all those guys like Aragorn, Green, PJ Tucker, just solid wings that can shoot the ball, help spread the floor. So House 3,700, another option, just like Gerald Green. And then Mikal Bridges 3,700. Also, if Booker is out and Jackson is out, I will go to Bridges probably. But if one of them is in, I probably will definitely avoid Bridges. Just you should be able to get a lot of minutes, 30 plus, especially with Trevor Ariza already ruled out due to a possible trade. So Bridges, nice price, 3,700 if all those guys mentioned are out. Power forward, Tobias Harris, 7K. Price is going down again. Another Clipper that I like. I've been going to these Clippers so far for these games. Just hasn't worked out because of a blowout. But this spot, OKC isn't that great against power forwards. Tobias, nice solid wing. He really is the main guy for these Clippers, and especially without Lou Will, he's gonna have to carry the offense. So if this game stays close, which I think it should be able to get you 35 plus to hit value. Next, JaMychal Green. Memphis aren't playing Houston, so I think in this spot, Jaren Jackson, we know how foul prone he is. Probably on these drives, Jaren Jackson could be quickly into foul trouble, and JaMychal Green 4,600, more of a GPP play, but he usually gets you some good minutes, and he'll be pretty productive on the floor, can get you a double-double. Next, this is the chalky play, the chalkiest play of the night, Dario Saric. Taj Gibson already ruled out due to personal reasons. Sarge should see 30 plus minutes if this game stays close. And I think, Minnesota, they don't really blow any teams out. Phoenix, they are struggling. They are probably one of the worst teams in the NBA. But Sarge, only 4,200. Big minutes usage increase for him, 4,200 only. This guy was towards 6K last season. He's just really solid of a player, and this is just a chalk play. He's going to see his minutes, great matchup. You just plug in Dario Saric. Next, Jeremy Grant, 3,900. This guy under 4K just seems like a good value play. Even on a back-to-back, he's going to see his minutes. He's young. He'll play you 30 plus minutes. His defense is probably going to be needed. He is, really athletic. He can get you blocks and steals. He'll score the ball a little bit, rebounds. So 3,900, he has a pretty nice floor with a little bit of an upside for 3,900. So solid cheap play. And then on to center, Andre Drummond, one of my favorite plays. With Al Horford out, they're going to be handling Drummond possibly with Aaron Baines. Not sure if Baines is going to play because he is on a minutes limit, and on a back-to-back he might just sit out. So he probably will be matched up with Daniel Tice, Robert Williams, who both are undersized, so Drummond should be able to take advantage at home against Boston on a back-to-back. Only at 8,500. This dude has performed excellent for me so far, but not being biased at all. Drummond, this spot is excellent for him with no Horford, and his price is really cheap. I really just love Drummond in this spot. Next, Steven Adams, 6,500. Back-to-back, he did exit the game for a little bit due to his finger, but he did re-enter. He's good to go. And Clippers, we know that they've been really struggling against centers. Even on the back-to-back, I think Adams' price is really nice. Can definitely get you 32, 33 to hit value. Pretty safe floor, nice upside, 50-point upside, kind of like a 30 floor-ish. So excellent play, Steven Adams, 6,500. And then next, Montrezl Harrell, 5,600. This spot, Adams and Nerlens Noel are solid defenders. Harrell, though, his price is just down so much, 5,600. It's a 2K decrease within the last 2-3 weeks, and he's still going to get you minutes. He only got you 15 because he was in a blowout, and he's a very, like an energy player type, and gets you double-doubles, so this is an excellent play, 5,600, just for the price. So if this game does stay close, he's going to get a center run, and 5,600, you know, he has a tremendous upside for that price. Next, Daniel Tice. If Baines is out, if Baines is not out, I'm not going to be on Tice. I just think that he's going to see a lot of minutes. He could get into foul trouble. There's definitely risk, but if he's going to play you 20 plus minutes, 4,300, pretty solid upside. Floor is a little bit questionable, but if he sees, you know, good minutes, stays out of foul trouble, Tice, good value play, 4,300. And then Robert Williams, if you're more comfortable paying down, and Robert Williams probably going to get similar minutes if Baines is out compared to Tice. He's cheaper than Tice. If Tice would start over Williams, and so if Williams, you know, can get his minutes with Tice being in foul trouble, Williams, excellent play, 3,500 only. So those are my plays at center. Favorite plays, Dario Saric at power forward, probably going to be a lock for me. And then I like Drummond center. And then Jeremy Lamb, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and then Tobias Harris. So pretty solid money left over that I can definitely work with. Depending on how you want to approach things, such as maybe you feel like you want a piece of the OKC side with 2 Clippers in this lineup, maybe you go and get Steven Adams, and then you still got a lot of money left over. There's some value guys in the 3Ks, so maybe you can even go up to like a guy in the 10Ks, maybe like, or 9Ks, like Paul George or something. Go Paul George. Maybe you don't play Adams or something unless you want a game stack. So, you know, definitely you can work it out. But these 5 are my favorite plays for this slate. So please like the video if you enjoyed it, and also please subscribe to the channel to show me some support. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.